hotel world. Welcome back to the Chosen Few channel. I'm your host, Matthew Daniels, the writer, author, scribe, and bookworm. But I'm not just a bookworm world, I'm the real bookworm. Make sure you get it right. And as always, may your name live on forever, and may your memory never die. Today we're going to be talking about a real serious topic, family. I know y'all saw the title, You Are Dead to Me. What could the Chosen Few, what could Ampool, what could the real bookworm, the writer, author, scribe, Matthew Daniels be talking about when he says you are dead to me? And who is dead to me? You dead to yourself. The old you has to die in order for the new you to thrive and survive. It's a lot of y'all, man. You trying to get to that next level. And I've been trying to help y'all get to that next level by describing what got me to that next level. That's what I'm trying to do here. And you trying to get to that next level, but you just can't seem to make it. You just can't seem to kick it into the next gear. And that's possibly because you're still holding on to something that's holding you back. You're holding on to something that's holding you back, and you have to completely die. The old you has to completely die in order for the new you to thrive and survive. I'm going to tell y'all a story. I want to show y'all something. Look at this. Now, that's a tattoo that's on my back, right? That's a tattoo that's on my back. You feel me? And I'm going to explain this later. But that's me sitting on top of my own tombstone. How did I get to that point, family? I'm going to tell y'all a little story. Ride with me, but I'm going to make it real quick. When I was young, I was a schoolboy, nerd, geek, bookworm, like to read, write, do homework. That was the kind of guy that I was growing up when I was real young. You understand what I'm saying? And as I got older, I passed class easily, made 100s. I didn't really get into a whole lot of trouble, virtually no trouble at all. I stayed to myself. I played, I minded my own business. I did my work, and I was just living my life. At some point, though, family, I got sidetracked. And ended up being in and out of jail, making the wrong decisions, being in and out of jail till ultimately I popped up. It was my second trip to the penitentiary, and I was doing 3 years because I got caught with a firearm while I was on parole, felon with a firearm, family. So while I was in prison, I had a aha moment. It was like a light bulb went off. I realized, family, I realized something. I was in the condition that I was in because of my thinking. Yes, there are always going to be outside circumstances that try to force us into negative and disadvantageous situations. But what I want to talk about and focus on in this video is working on ourselves. Before we work on the world, let's work on ourselves. So I realized I was in the state that I was in because of my thinking. And honestly, your reality is formed by the way you think. I got into certain situations because of the way I thought. I reacted to situations because of the way I thought. Some things were important to me and some things were not important to me because of the way that I thought. And the way that I thought led me to prison over and over and over again. And I realized I had to change my thinking. And not only did I have to change my thinking, I had to change my behavior. But in order to change my behavior, I had to change my thinking, family. So I realized that the old me, the old way of seeing the world, the old way of doing things, the old things that mattered to me, when I realized that it didn't work, I had to die, family. And while I was in there, I did a couple of things. One, I got this tattoo. And what was I saying with a picture of me sitting on a tombstone with my name on it? That's my birthday on the tombstone. And for the death day, I just put a bullet hole because obviously I don't know when I'm going to die. I didn't want to jinx myself. But that's me. And what was I saying? I was saying that the old me was dead. And that's when I began writing books. I wrote my first book around the first book that I have published now. I wrote that book around the same time. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to show you that. Around the same time I got that tattoo, Suicide Note by Matthew Daniels. I wrote my first book. I knew I had to change, and I focused my energy and I directed my life in a whole nother direction. You understand what I'm saying? So what you have to do, family, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all just rock with me. Just rock with me. What you first have to do, you have to do like a inventory of yourself, a checklist of yourself. And you have to be honest, but you have to inventory yourself, because if you are constantly getting into situations that you don't want to be in, and if you're trying to get to the next level in life, but you're not getting to that next level because you're holding on to something that's holding you back, you have to analyze yourself to figure out what it is that you're going to that's holding you back, right? So you honestly do a self-check of yourself. You look at your strengths, you look at your weaknesses, right? You basically look and be honest about the things that you are doing that are getting you into problems. If you have an anger problem, you know you have an anger problem, right? You know it. You know it more than I know it. You've been you for your whole life, right? Whatever it is, you inventory yourself. You get your strengths, you get your weaknesses, you lay it out, right? You lay it out, and then the weaknesses, the negative things, the things that about you that are holding you back, you have to let those things go. Case in point with me, I had to stop trying to be a gang member. I had to stop thinking that it was okay to commit crimes. You understand what I'm saying? And even on a level of like what's important. It was a point in my life where things were important to me that now, as a 39-year-old man, I look back at myself and I'm like, man, younger Matt, what the hell were you thinking? Thinking that wasn't important, that wasn't worth your life. You were willing to die over that. You were willing to kill over that. You were willing to spend the next 50 years in prison over that? Oh, no. I had to change everything, but it's not easy, and it don't happen overnight, family. It don't happen overnight. Like a lot of us, we could be 80% bad and only 20% good when we do the check. Don't get discouraged. Just be honest with yourself. You may be 80% bad and 20% good when you first start doing it, right? But then after a little time, maybe you 70% bad and then 30% good. You feel me? 60% bad, 40% good, 50% bad, 50% good. You balancing out them scales so the good can take over. You feel me? And as you die to yourself, the old you is dead to you. After you kill off those things that are holding you back, you go from 50-50 to 40% bad, 60% good, 30% bad, 70% good, 20% bad, 80% good. That's what you will eventually get to, family, because your reality is shaped by your thinking. Once you change your thinking, your reality will change. Once you tell yourself what's important to you, and you continue to tell yourself, this is important, this is important, this is important, being successful, being there for my children, taking care of my responsibilities, moving up at my job, completing this book, opening my own business, going back to school, getting my diploma, whatever it is, the more you focus on that, the more your own brain will begin to instinctively help you achieve that, and notice and recognize things that you can either get into or do or see that will help you achieve that goal. You will start pulling yourself in that own direction. It's like when you get a new car. Have you ever noticed, like when you get a brand new car, all of a sudden you start noticing the same kind of car you got, you start seeing it everywhere. You be like, man, you just bought you just bought a Nissan, right? Now everywhere you go, damn, that goes the same kind of Nissan. Man, that's a Nissan. Man, that's a Nissan. Same color, dude. You start seeing them everywhere because your brain is just now, you're thinking about this new car. You're focused on this new car. You're recognizing that you're thinking about it when you're going into a parking lot. You thinking about the car. I gotta find it. You're looking for it. You know what I'm saying? When you come outside, you may come outside and be like, oh yeah, I got a new car, and you recognize it, it's on your mind. So now when you driving, boom, your brain just start, oh, that's the car. You start recognizing it was there the whole time. But that's just how your brain works. That's just how your brain works. When you're failing at achieving your goals, it's probably based around like how you're going about it and how you think, family. How do you think? I decided that I had to kill all of the bad that I seen that was in me so I could get to 100%. But how do you get to 100%? Because nobody can be perfect. Yeah, maybe you can get to 20% bad, 80% good, but how do you get to 100%? You get to 100% by once you figure out what the good is and what the bad is that you possess from your experiences and wisdom from your time on planet Earth. You take the good and you pass that on to the next generation, and you don't pass on the bad. You only pass on the good. You pass on that 100% good, what you passing on and what you passing down, and that you leave for the next generation. You see? So not only are you doing that for yourself, this cataloging, this trying to make yourself better, this trying to become better. You feel me? Letting the old you die off so the new you can become successful. You feel me? Not only are you doing this for you, you're doing this for successive generations that come later. I'm telling you, when I was younger, I was on the right path. Mentality changed. I got on the wrong path. This is first-hand information. And I just ran into a wall. Didn't matter how smart I was. Didn't matter how kind-hearted I was. It didn't matter if I thought I was a good person. My mind state was in such a low place that I was drawn into a reality that was crashing. Then I was like, whoa. It was like I woke up. I said, wait a minute. I don't like these results, so I have to change this behavior. In order to change this behavior, I have to change my thinking. If I want to be successful, change this behavior so I can be successful, be who I'm on earth to be. I'm not on earth to be a degenerate. In order to be who I am on earth to be, you feel me? I have to change my thinking. Got the tattoo, dead to myself. I meant that, family. I meant that. And I started writing books, The Real Bookworm. Real Bookworm. That guy died, Real Bookworm born. I got back to who I really was. You feel me? And I've been on that. I've been on that journey. Ever since. You feel me? I haven't stopped. And that's why that's really what I be trying to tell y'all when I'm pushing the whole, man, you can be successful, you can achieve your dreams, you can achieve your goals, man. You can do whatever you want to do, man. You can do whatever you want to do. You just gotta put in that work. You gotta let that foolishness die out. You are dead to me. That's what I said to the old me. You are dead to me. You are dead to me because you're getting me nothing but heartache, pain, suffering. That's all you getting me. Violence. All you getting me is tears. You understand what I'm saying? That's all you getting me. When I realized that, I say, okay, this behavior, this thought process get me this. I'm not finna spend my time on earth like that. I'm not spending my time on earth like that. I'm gonna spend my time on earth doing that which I am on earth to do. And I know it's somebody out there, you can't get to that next level because you're still holding on to something that's holding you back. Let it die to you so the real you can survive and thrive and become who you really supposed to be. Thanks for watching. This your brother Matthew Daniels, aka I'm Pooh, aka the Chosen Few, aka the Real Bookworm family. I'm not a bookworm, I'm the real bookworm. Make sure you get it right. And as always, may your name live on forever and may your memory never die. Hotel.